Welcome back to our channel where we share insight from the Bible. The goal of this video is to explore Joseph's economic policies in ancient Egypt and analyze their modern implications. By examining how Joseph's strategies, such as storing surplus grain during years of plenty to prepare for years of famine, were implemented and later used by Pharaoh, the video aims to draw parallels to contemporary political and economic issues. This exploration helps viewers understand the relevance of these ancient policies in today's world and encourages reflection on how historical lessons can inform modern decision-making. Joseph was the 11th son of Jacob and the first son of Rachel. He was his father's favorite, which caused jealousy among his brothers. Jacob's preferential treatment, symbolized by the famous coat of many colors, further fueled their resentment. Joseph's dreams, which foretold his future rise to power and his brothers bowing down to him, only made matters worse. One day, when Joseph was sent to check on his brothers who were tending the flocks, they saw an opportunity to get rid of him. They initially planned to kill him but eventually decided to sell him to a caravan of Ishmaelites heading to Egypt. They then deceived their father into believing that Joseph had been killed by a wild animal. In Egypt, Joseph was sold to Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh and captain of the guard. Despite his circumstances, Joseph remained faithful to God and worked diligently. His hard work and integrity earned him Potiphar's trust, and he was put in charge of Potiphar's entire household. However, Joseph's troubles were far from over. Potiphar's wife found Joseph attractive and tried to seduce him. When Joseph refused her advances, she falsely accused him of trying to assault her. As a result, Joseph was thrown into prison. Even in prison, Joseph's character shone through. He quickly gained the trust of the prison warden, who put him in charge of the other prisoners. During his time in prison, Joseph interpreted the dreams of two of Pharaoh's officials, the chief cupbearer and the chief baker, who had been imprisoned. Joseph's interpretations proved accurate. The cupbearer was restored to his position, while the baker was executed. Joseph asked the cupbearer to remember him and mention him to Pharaoh, but the cupbearer forgot about Joseph for 2 more years. Pharaoh then had 2 troubling dreams that none of his wise men could interpret. It was then that the cupbearer remembered Joseph and mentioned him to Pharaoh. Joseph was brought from the prison to interpret Pharaoh's dreams. Pharaoh's dreams, as interpreted by Joseph, foretold 7 years of plenty followed by 7 years of severe famine. Joseph advised Pharaoh to store surplus grain during the years of plenty to prepare for the years of famine. Impressed by Joseph's wisdom and discernment, Pharaoh appointed him as his second in command, giving him authority over all of Egypt. During the 7 years of famine, Joseph's strategic planning and management skills were put to the test. According to Genesis 41:53-57, Joseph had stored vast quantities of grain during the 7 years of plenty, ensuring that Egypt was well prepared for the impending crisis. When the famine began, Joseph opened the storehouses and sold grain to the Egyptians and people from surrounding regions who came to Egypt seeking food. Joseph's approach to grain distribution was methodical and equitable. He ensured that the grain was sold rather than given away, which helped maintain the economic stability of Egypt. By selling the grain, Joseph also prevented potential hoarding and ensured that the resources were distributed fairly among those in need. This system not only sustained the population during the famine but also strengthened Egypt's position as a central hub for trade and sustenance. Joseph's effective management had a profound impact on both Egypt and the Hebrews. For Egypt, Joseph's policies ensured that the nation not only survived the famine but also thrived. The grain reserves attracted people from neighboring regions, which increased Egypt's wealth and influence. Pharaoh's decision to appoint Joseph as his second in command proved to be a wise one, as Joseph's leadership brought stability and prosperity to the nation during a time of crisis. In modern times, Joseph's story is often referenced in discussions about economic planning, leadership, and crisis management. His ability to interpret dreams and translate them into actionable policies highlights the importance of vision and strategic thinking in leadership. Moreover, his journey from slavery to power underscores the values of resilience, integrity, and faith. Joseph's story, found in the book of Genesis, is one of resilience, faith, and redemption. Born into a family of 12 brothers, Joseph was his father Jacob's favorite, which sparked jealousy and hatred among his siblings. This animosity led to Joseph being sold into slavery and taken to Egypt. Despite facing numerous hardships, including false accusations and imprisonment, Joseph's unwavering faith and integrity saw him rise to become the second most powerful man in Egypt. His wisdom and foresight during a severe famine not only saved Egypt but also his family, who came to seek his help without recognizing him. Like comment and subscribe for more video like this. Today, Joseph's story is a powerful reminder of the importance of perseverance, integrity, and faith in the face of adversity. It teaches us that even when life seems unfair and challenging, maintaining our values and trusting in a higher plan can lead to unexpected and extraordinary outcomes. Joseph's journey from betrayal to forgiveness and from slavery to leadership continues to inspire people to overcome their struggles and believe in the possibility of redemption and success. Joseph's story also serves as a reminder of the potential consequences of favoritism and jealousy within families and organizations. It teaches the importance of forgiveness and reconciliation, as seen in Joseph's eventual reunion with his brothers.